Hi guys, Patrick Cañete here of Php15k.com. Realme is still trying to prove themselves as one of the leading brands for bang-for-the-buck smartphones, which is why they are immediately offering a refresh to one of their most popular devices with the new Realme 5 Pro. The Realme 3 Pro, which is its predecessor, is already an interesting device for the price. And with its successor, we are expecting nothing less. But how well did Realme do this time? Were they able to outdo themselves? Is this really the best smartphone that you can get for the price? We will answer all those questions in our Realme 5 Pro review. The Realme 5 Pro was clearly built to impress, and it is designed like it. It has a chic-looking diamond cut aesthetic on the back. The one that you're looking at is the crystal green color option, while a sparkling blue variant is also available. The body itself has an airtight seal, so it can withstand some minor water splashes without any official IP rating. The Realme 5 Pro is not the sleekest device of all, as it weighs at around 184 grams and has 8.9mm of thickness. But thanks to its curved corners and edges, it feels relatively comfortable in the hands. I just wish that the corners of the screen melted seamlessly on the sides, so it is not so sharp in the hands. On the front, we have a large 6.3-inch Full HD Plus IPS display. The color quality might still fall behind AMOLED displays, but still, it gets the job done. The colors and details are decent enough to make watching films enjoyable. A lot of brands are now resorting to pop-up cameras for an all-screen design, but not the Realme 5 Pro. Personally, I like this better as I'd rather have a small notch than a sketchy moving part on my smartphone. Speaking of which, the notch on top houses a 16-megapixel primary camera. The image quality that you can get from this camera is clean, well lit, with decent colors. It also has tons of software features like the AI Face Beauty that lets you take even better selfies. But the main highlight here is the 4 cameras on the back. This thing has a 48-megapixel primary camera with a Sony IMX586 sensor. It has a bright aperture of f1.8 and face detection autofocus, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera with a 119-degree field of view, and two 2-megapixel sensors for macro shots and depth sensing respectively. The quality from the 48-megapixel main camera looks really clean with good colors and contrast. You can even enable the color splash feature to add more vibrancy to the image. But if you examine closely to the picture, you will notice some minor software over-sharpening. Also, the capture speed is sometimes slow, so taking pictures of moving objects like walking people will look blurry. Next up, the wide view provided by the 8-megapixel camera is great for architectural photography, group shots, or if you just want to cram in your entire lunch table in a single frame. But since it only has an 8-megapixel sensor, the actual image quality is not the best. It is sharp enough, but definitely not the sharpest. The colors and contrast is good, but again, not great. There's also the dedicated 2-megapixel depth sensor, which assists the primary camera to take really believable DSLR-like bokeh images. The edge detection is really good on this thing. The Realme 5 Pro also inherits the nightscape feature that its older brothers have. This takes a 3-second long exposure shot, do some software cleaning, and outputs a brighter low-light images. One of the most incredible feats that Realme was able to pull off on the Realme 5 Pro is its powerful processor. This thing is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 712 octa-core processor, Adreno 616 GPU, and 128GB of fast UFS 2.1 storage. It is available in 2 RAM variants. There's the 4GB model, and the one that we have here, the 8GB. Having this kind of processor and RAM capacity is very rare for a device at this price. With that, it goes without saying that we are really impressed with its performance. The spacious 8GB of RAM makes for a seamless multitasking experience. Just browsing through the interface is smooth, opening apps is speedy, and switching between them is just fast. As for gaming, the Realme 5 Pro was able to exceed our expectations. Partnered with its robust processor, graphics card, and the game space and HyperBoost 2.0 optimization software, almost all of the demanding games available run at highest graphics settings with good frame rates. It runs on ColorOS 6, an Android 9 based interface. It is similar to the ones found on Oppo devices, with some minor design changes to match Realme specifics. You can really enjoy all of the Realme 5 Pro's features for very long thanks to its impressive 4035 mAh battery. Just like most smartphones, you'd still be reaching for the charger every night. But it is nice to know that the device can keep up with you until you get home from work and not die on you in the middle of the day. Also, the device's 20W VOOC 3.0 fast charging can provide a 0 to 50% charge in just 30 minutes, while a full charge will only take an hour and a half, max. There's no denying that the Realme 5 Pro is one of the most appealing smartphones that you can get for the price. Clearly, Realme has proved once again that they can cram in all of the nice specs without asking too much money. This thing offers a very capable processor and cameras that are way beyond its asking price. As a bonus, you're also getting a device with a great design, long battery life, and an impressively speedy, fast charging support. But if we really need to nitpick, we just wish that the ultra-wide camera shots are better. Also, the audio that's coming out from its loudspeaker and the headphone jack was improved. Still, the Realme 5 Pro is a major steal for the price. If you're looking for a smartphone that is worth your every penny, this is one of your best options. The Realme 5 Pro has a starting price of 11,990 pesos for the 4GB 128GB model, while the unit that you just saw, the 8GB 128GB variant, retails for 13,990 pesos. Again, this has been Patrick from Noipix.com. For more detailed look about the Realme 5 Pro and all the other devices that we have mentioned, you can check out all the available links down in the description below. May also hit the thumbs up button, share this video if you like it, subscribe if you still haven't, hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post a video, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.